Hi, so today I'm going to document how to make ginger tea, my ginger tea, of course. I love ginger tea because it's very refreshing, especially for those who don't want to drink coffee all day. It has a lot of health benefits. It's got ginger in it, onion, garlic, and cinnamon. My ginger tea is kind of more of a warmer tea. You can always add lemon if you kind of like that, I guess, tangy taste, but for me, I just like something nice, warm, and spicy. So it's similar to a chai, but not as, probably not as warm, because it still has that spice. But anyway, let's get started. First, I want to show that, let's see if I can switch this around. Nope. So I'm gonna have to show you here. All right, so I have my ginger. I buy this from Costco. It's nice because it's from Peru. My husband's Peruvian, so that's always a plus. And then I have my cinnamon sticks, and usually I use 3. And I have my onion and my garlic. I add onion and garlic because I think that they have other properties to fight sickness. And actually, you can't even taste them once they're in the tea if you add a little honey. So anyway, we're doing this tea in the Ninja Foodi. So I have that right here. And you can see I am actually going to start the process by filling this up with filtered water. Okay, so as I'm filling the pot up with water, the filtered water, I'm going to take my ginger root, and I like to use a lot of ginger, and I have to go ahead and start peeling it. And so it's kind of hard to peel because obviously there's a lot of different sides to it, but I try to get most of the outside off. I don't think it's too critical that you get every little piece, because obviously you'll just be here for hours doing that. So I will get this done and then we'll talk soon. Okay, so as you can see, I have my ginger mostly peeled, and this is actually just 2 cloves of garlic. And so I'm just gonna start cutting the ginger now. I used about probably 1.5, I guess, what are they called? Just roots. So that's about the amount that I use, just because I like it really gingery. Okay, so let's start cutting. I like to kind of slice it open like this in small pieces because I like to unleash the ginger and the juices. So I feel like when the water boils, it can really get in there instead of just dumping those big ones in. So here we go, we'll keep cutting. Normally I actually probably use a little bit more than this. I might even add some more ginger, but maybe not. We'll just see what this looks like. It's really up to you, and every time you make a ginger tea, you're going to kind of perfect it to your taste as anything that you cook. Okay, and so I do the same thing with the garlic. I'm going to cut the garlic up a little bit just to kind of make sure that it can, we utilize all the juices of the garlic when boiling. And then I might take a little onion. You got to be careful with the onion, because if you do too much, it's going to taste like onion soup, and you don't want to do that. So I just take like a tiny piece. A lot of people swear by this garlic and onion situation, that it prevents colds, and I don't know if it actually does, but I will tell you, I thought I was getting sick, and I drink a lot of this ginger tea, and I didn't get sick, so for whatever that's worth. But anyhow, so we are going to Now, take a look at, I filled the pot. I would say it's about 3/4 full, and I think there's actually a line that says like max amount, and that's kind of how much I put in there. And so now I'm gonna take the things that I've cut up and I'm gonna put them in the pot. So let me just turn this around right here. Let's see, sorry for the wiggliness. And then I'm going to add my cinnamon. So I like to have 3 cinnamon sticks. This is 2. Got a third one over here. You might not like it that cinnamony, but I like it because it gives that extra kick, especially in the daytime, that 3 o'clock lull that you need. And it really spices up your life. So anyway, gonna put my lid on my pot. Let me turn it around for you to see. And I'm going to, some people have bought this and some people don't know how to use it quite well, which obviously I had it turned around myself. So you want to match it up. Hold on here. Of course, it's giving me a hard time now that I'm talking about it. Sometimes, actually, this rubber needs to be pushed in a little bit. So let's do that. Of course, that always happens when you're... There we go. Now it slides in nice and turns. So I'm going to put this part to seal. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to put my pressure on high. And I'm going to press start. And so now it's going to heat up, and it's going to, when it's ready and completely heated up, it's going to start counting down. And I think it's from 10 maybe. And then once it's counted down, it'll kind of go dee-dee, and then it just kind of keeps it on warm. And so obviously the water will be boiling in there. And when you've counted it down, you're going to turn this to vent, and all the steam's going to come out. And then you pretty much have your tea. You just have to strain it and add some honey, and it's delicious. Okay, as you see, I've taken the lid off. This is just for completion's sake. It's been kind of just sitting there for 23 minutes, and it has like an orangey type color to it. And now I'm going to take some. Obviously you can drain it, but I'm just going to take off the top here and have my tea. And that's what it should kind of look like if you're, wondering about color. Okay, and now here is the taste test. Very good. Can you see it in my eyes? It is very good. I just added a little bit of honey.